Today we are back on my Town Hall level 6 account because I want to share with you one of the most powerful armies that you can play at this level. In fact, this is by far the strongest ground attack that you can use, and I'm talking about the giants and the wizards. But I do have a special variation for you so that you can avoid time failing in Clan Wars. This is gonna be the 17 giants, 10 wizards, 5 skeletons, one archer, and the special variation is to add one healer. The healer will make sure that giants can have that extra push against max level bases that you can find on rankeds or on clan wars. And for the clan castle, we need to go straight right here for the dragon so that you can defend against any air troop that the enemy may want to bring, because people may use baby dragons or dragons as their defenses, but if you know that the enemy does not have a dragon as their defense, you can go for a nice golem or for a yeti. Those will help the attack quite a lot. But in my case, because I don't know what the enemy clan troop will have, I will be using a dragon. So let's go straight into ranked so that we can test out this army. I will try to find a very powerful base, so let's see how it goes. Here we have an example of a base that you can find at these Town Hall levels. This one especially is very powerful because it has the double cannons, which can make your attack fail completely. So what I'm gonna do in this episode is show you how to deal with this stuff. First off, we need to take into consideration that this is a base that has an open central part of the area. A lot of the bases will have closed compartments in the center, but because it is open in the area, this could be dangerous for our wizards on the outside. So what I'm gonna be doing is try to first off clear one side with the giants and then continue with the wizards just after that. I'm gonna be releasing all of the giants at once so that they can tank for the attacks. Then 2 of the skeletons over here so that they can open the center of the base. And here is where we must start healing the giants. This way they can continue attacking without any issues. Now I need to wait for them to continue pushing just a bit more. And then I'm gonna release another healing spell. Right here, when they're getting into the double cannons, it's time for the healers. It is also here that I must start releasing the wizards so that they can clean these base, and as well as the healer myself so that the giants can continue pushing further. Because if you do not protect the giants right here, they can end up dying. So it is very important to release the healer at this time. Then it's just a matter of finishing the last pieces. Let's see if I can open the compartment right here. Perfect. And now I just released the archer to continue clearing this. Look at the healer. It's putting so much work right here, because if you don't have the healer, and this is something that I have experienced myself in my previous attacks, if you don't have the healer, the giants will have died when they were clearing the compartment right here, and therefore this attack will have been a complete fail. But the giant managed to survive for long enough, and now look at this. Even the wizards can tank for the remaining structures. This is why the healer is so important to be used in this attack, because she will give your attack that extra oomph that you can have. And I have so many wizards alive, and boom, just like that, the 3 stars. The healer is really the one who's putting so much work right here. And now I'm gonna continue to train more, and I will show you now, or I will try to find a base now that has closed compartments in the center, because that will show you more or less what happens, on the opposite side. This one had a very open base in the center, but I want to try to find now one that has closed compartments in the center. So let's go and continue looking for them. And here we are. Now this is the perfect example of the closed compartments, because each and one of these compartments has these crystal walls right here, which is perfect because this attack tends to struggle against bases like this if you don't use the healer. Now, what I'm gonna do is try to see how we do. I'm gonna always release one giant first. It will tank for the attack. And then, boom, open the compartments with the bombers like that. Then I'm gonna release all of the giants, and then I'm gonna be releasing more of these little boop, skeletons. Ah, they didn't end up blowing this up. It's okay though, because now I can start cleaning the outside structures. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect because now I can show you how to defend against clan castles. This is why I bring my own dragon. Always bring my own dragon so I can defend against these people. But notice how this time the attack, because they have the defensive clan castle, it will make the attack slightly slower, which could be dangerous for the giants. So I will need to release the healer just a bit before, so that the giants can continue to live. The healer might die, but as long as the giants live, this is okay. Especially if they can manage to get into this compartment right here, because that will mean that most of the strongest defenses will be gone. And then I'll just have to deal with the cannon over here. Perfect, this is really good. Really, there we go. Now all of the yeah, this is perfect. Now all of the strongest defenses are gone, and my wizards died, but it's okay. The giants live. You know, as long as the giants live, it doesn't really matter how many wizards die. Like you guys can see, this is really good. The attack was perfect because I wanted to show you exactly an attack where I could deal with clan castle troops with my own, and this is perfect. You know, always release the dragon and a few wizards to defend the dragon, and that will take away any defensive clan castle that they may have. And just like that, boom. Even though this attack was lower than was much slower than before, the 3 stars is secured, and it will always be a 3 stars because this is an almost unstoppable attack at this level if played correctly. So another variation that you can do is that instead of 5 of the skeletons, you may want to take more archers, so that in case the enemy has corner structures, you know, for example, a builder's hut in the corner, then a builder's hut in the other corner, and so on and so forth. But overall, the wizard should be good enough to clear everything. In my case, this was the worst scenario, where the giants are forced to tank every single one of the structures, every single one of the defenses, and they are forced to move around the base, clearing every single one of the of the walls, you know. But that one healer allows them to survive for long enough so that they can continue pushing forward onto the last remaining defenses. So I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, this is, I will admit that when I started practicing this attack, I was not sure if I would like it. But when I started playing it more and more, it is really fun, especially because those were near max bases or max bases, you know. If the base you are attacking is not maxed, you are gonna completely steamroll those bases, especially because the golden walls, these walls right here, are so much weaker than the crystal walls, to a point where even the giants can almost, like a group of giants can one-shot the yellow walls, but it will take a lot of time to deal with the crystal walls, meaning that you can one-shot the yellow walls, continue on to the next defense, clear them out, continue to the next defense, and it will just be a very fast attack, a very fast attack. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is definitely one of the. In fact, this is definitely the second best army that you can use here on the Town Hall level 6, and I would say that this is the only viable army that exists after the balloons. Like these two armies right here are the two viable armies that really works. The balloons being the best, the balloon being the best attack, and the giants being the second best. I know that a lot of people like the Barcher attack. The problem is that if you have a very high end base, um, in terms of the defense upgrades, but also in terms of the layout, the Barcher will fail. And no, and this is something that you see in tournaments a lot. People come with Barchers, they start failing over and over, then they stop using them, and then they move into balloons or into giants. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. For me, this was a very fun attack to practice, very fun attack to learn, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well, because now you have another army for your town hall that is completely unstoppable. And if you may ask, are there other armies that could work at town hall level 6? To be fair, I think they're not. Only two armies so far I have seen working, especially on tournaments. These are the only ones that shine above the rest, because there are not really many more options. But this doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means that hey, this works, it's effective, and it is almost always 100% a success chance of beating the enemy, which is awesome. But for now, though, thank you so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Hope you guys enjoy this. Peace.